so I did a head count after stream last week, and there is a duckling stuck in a wall. I've got to get that out like first thing. So pretty much once it's ready, we'll go and we'll try to fix that. Now that I can see my screen, let me just hit us up a quick refresh. You're not missing anything, but Asora was just blocking the screen and we had something, I don't know what, did like a break perhaps, or everything's good. Like it should happen again. If it doesn't happen again, I don't know what it was. I'm sorry, I just couldn't see my screen. But I gotta go get that duck. So yeah, hold on. This is a duckling. And I'm like, okay, why can't I get to this? But what I need is, I sort of need somebody to come in here and just pop this wall. I don't think Ocelot can do construction. It's not like hugely urgent. Weeks could do it. She's just going for a walk. I'll just get her to get that out. And I'll just refresh that save. There you go. Yeah, so the 2 weeks that I'm taking off next fortnight, I should say, I'm not actually like going anywhere or doing anything. I just scheduled in 2 weeks to like rest earlier in the year when I was starting to be like a little bit too overloaded with stuff, and now I'm kind of like I kind of want to spend the first week of it rigging. And I know that I said I wasn't going to do anything, there's chimpanzee. I know I said I was going to just basically just enjoy doing nothing for a little while, but I feel like I will be bored of doing nothing in like 3 days. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna allocate at least 50 hours of rigging that first week. Since I've got the whole week, that's well and truly super sufficient. That's like 10 hours a day. Not even that, really. It's probably like 8 hours for the whole 7 days. Or I can just do 2 stints of 25 hours like I usually do. And yeah, after that, normal streaming again, just regular routine. It's just that, like I said, I have the I just have this break and stuff. I just grabbing chimpanzee. I see we got an exotic goods trader, and I do want to grab that, but yeah, I will hydrate in a moment, Droll. Just give me a hot second. I just want to queue up chimpanzee to do, like, he's quick at shit, so I might just set him up to do that. What we got this trader? They are in orbit. Okay, hold on. I don't know if that's here or at the other place. Let's go quickly find out. Oh, I guess I can't until I throw somebody on this. Have I got Corpsey nearby, perhaps? No. Where is Corpsey? There he is. Okay, he's just relaxing socially. So when he's done with that... Oh, here it is here. Oh wait, that's a combat supply. Was that the one? Hold on. I could grab just about anybody from here, but Johnson would be better. Hang on a second. You're gonna have to bear with me for a hot minute, Droll. I know you're literally like sitting here like angry frothing. Like waiting to be timed out and shit, but you'll have to deal with it. Where is Johnson? I'm pretty sure he's still here. Oh, wrong one. No, not Joyce. There he is. Mate, can you just check this? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so Corpsey doesn't need to be doing that. They've already done trade with them. So let me save that. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to fill you guys in on what's been happening with RimWorld and stuff. Like I said, I really wanted to play tonight. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that, like, I haven't slept and I'm just, like, rather tired. I was kind of keen to just play some other game, but, you know, being random game night, but I really just kind of felt like this was, you know, the one that I sort of wanted to play. So, yeah, since I can't play it for the next 2 weeks because, you know, what do you call it? Holidays. I'll essentially just be like doubling up this week. You want a timeout too, Macro? Alright, hold on. I'd love to have like an automated button for this. I think I could program it, but the problem is the only way I think I could test this is probably on Atlantis. And I don't think she'd appreciate it. Recreationally starved, that's fine. Let's welcome in Macro. Alright, hold on. Mo's down. Bruxo May. Actually, Stanley's kind of walking over. Can you grab them? I've also got to go around and make sure everybody's got their guns and shit. Let me have that drink. The first ad of stream hasn't yet played, by the way, Droll. I know you're on timeout, but, yeah, essentially I can't run it until the first one's done. Can't talk properly because poor health. That's okay. He'd be right. Let's see, we've got some sheep. I don't really need more sheep. We could automatically slaughter them though. Be some good meat. Components. Medicine. I was gonna say, I could do some more plasteel. I don't need more plasteel. We're good for it, but you know, I'm always gonna buy it. You guys have got the shit that I want, and I have gold, so it's gonna be a great purchase. I'm gonna have the shock lance. I'm sure somebody needs a kidney. I don't know about tongue. I don't think I can make that. A weird thing to have, but I don't think I can make that. I wouldn't mind an architect arm. There is one person in my base I want to get a good thing on. I am also basically just like printing money here. Let's see, we got animals, artistic. I don't need that. Enhance. Construction, yes. And why the fuck not on some books? Alright. How do you guys feel about not having my TVs? You got more telescopes. I do need that. How about some statues? Because I was going to launch some over. I don't want to send good ones. I must have picked these up from the kitchen, which is fine. We'll sell a couple of those. Then how much gold do you guys feel like taking? A lot. Okay. I don't have probably that much gold. Oh, we actually are very close. I could put the telescope back. I have got money. I'm trying to convert the gold to silver so I can do floors at the moment. So I guess we're just not going to grab the books. Because I want the skill trainers. So we're going to get a little bit of money. I'm going to get extra shock lance. We're going to get some bits and pieces. Some trainers. Some happiness. Medicine. Tiny bit more bit of medicine. Some more components and crap. The only thing I didn't buy was this, and I do actually need to buy that. So, can I interest you in miscellaneous quantity of animals? Because I've got, hold on. I have 796 animals, give or take a couple that might have just got born. And I don't really need that many. So, I know this is like premium meats and stuff. What? I guess the alternative is I could not take the Nutrimine stuff and I could try to just buy more medicine. It's like we're good for it for at least like a year. Unless everybody gets the plague again. I don't think I have a lot of surplus male animals right now. I think we just did a cull. Okay, you know what? We're just not going to take the Nutrimine. I do want it. There's other stuff I could flip around in here and it'd be great. What? How about we just take this down? So we're only taking... wrong direction, I think. Hold on. Hit that on 0. I want to buy. I might have been doing that the wrong way. Nope, I'm selling. Hold up, my brain's just like... My brain's like, okay. Alright, now it's in the negative. Okay, yeah, no, I was doing it the right. I've been looking at like nothing but fucking sliders and fucking, I don't even know what to call them. More or less graphs, I guess. Or like the last couple of days. Where is that coming in? Where is that coming in? Please tell me that didn't just arrive at the top of my base or something. So it looked like it came in up here. Components isn't telling me anything. I don't know. Unless it was in reverse directional. Yeah, no, it was reverse directional. We're good. Okay, sweet. And I didn't lose any, like, I was gonna say any meat animals, and then my brain went to say any mammals, and I'm like, wait a minute, that is technically correct. I'm like, nope, wrong thing. Anyway, Val, mate. I want to grab a couple of people out here. I just want to grab like 2 or 3 people. I know Rose is having a snooze and shit. I want a couple of the organs to come in. Lauren's having a food binge. Some people got the flu. Doing a lot of this on fucking pause night. You're going to rest. Before you do that, preferably before you do that, you can't clean. Okay, Cadwell, can you? Yes. Can you clean the hospital? I'll find Johnson could clean this hospital. He won't do cleaning. What about Vivo? Okay, let's get these clean because I got a couple of people that are real sick. Bitter, I think you're chilling, but I want you to bring in, well, Eddie's bringing in that. Val's got that. Can you haul on the telescope? And that. Most of my people will come down here and grab what they need, but I just wanna let them grab what they're grabbing, you know? Alright. What else? Okay, so yeah, I have like a shit ton of a list of things to do tonight, but basically like last night, we got sieged by like 30 people and we took 5 prisoners during a solar flare here, which was actually down here, which was funny because as soon as the power went out, I kind of was aware that this was going to happen, so yeah, that happened. But yeah, my people are still bringing shit in for this. Unfortunately, that also means we have drugs on the map, which means my people are gonna fucking freak out about that. Yeah, Octopus, mate, can I get you? You won't do hauling. I don't know why Belimba's in their bed, but okay. I need you to haul that. So I have got a caravan that's coming from Minwick to Dryden. So it's going in reverse. This one should be going out. That one's going out, this one's coming back, and it's got a fuck ton of wood. Got literally 12,000 wood, which is great, because we need that for the biofuel. This one has the machining tables and some silver and stuff, and some steel, which is great. And where do I need to start? So I've got chimpanzee starting on the walls, which is good. I got a lot to get him to do between tonight and tomorrow. So we're going to deconstruct these walls, which is going to give us some marble that we need to... Where's the roof? Yeah, it's going to give us some marble so that we can, what do you call it? Do the fences and shit, or do the outer walls. That's right. We don't have marble blocks over here, and they are still getting made, but they're also constantly getting used. So, yeah. I figured if we deconstructed some of the walls that I fucked up originally, I can put them on the outside, or they can take it to wherever they need to put it, but this should be the closest point, which means they should build this, I hope, first, which should mean that we have a bigger kitchen that's secured. I also need to check that I've got like this kind of coverage over the other storage. I also have to get them to disassemble a couple things here as well. I know cats. I can hear them mewing. What just happened? I didn't click off that. I'm gonna get this all like in shape. That should be it. Now who's in the area? Sasha, when you're done doing that, can I get you to deconstruct that? I thought we had this set to deconstruct too, but I guess it must be it's about halfway to a find. Whereas this one's basically Dunskies. I need somebody to turn that off, but nobody is going to do it at the moment. Anyway, yeah, so I've got a few prisoners up here. The duckling should have gotten out, I hope. I don't think anything else in here was stuck. But Weeks, after you do that, I'll get you to just... she can't get to that. She can't get to this. I'm gonna have to request them to manually deconstruct a few things because I know what my people are like and I know that they're not gonna stand here and do this. The other thing too is I need them to move some of this stuff so I can actually move the beds and put down more stone as well. Because otherwise they're gonna get really compacted in these rooms, which isn't too much of a problem except for this square here. But I don't think prisoners can escape this anyway, so I'm not too worried. What else? I've got to move the orbital trade beacons, or at least make more. So we've got to build some of these in our new storage, which I don't think I've got one in here yet. I don't super duper want one in here at the moment because I gotta make these wider. I gotta make these wider too. So I was just momentarily dealing with the fact that I ate ultra spicy popcorn earlier. And I'm I probably shouldn't have eaten that before I streamed, but I know, it was victory popcorn. I figured out something that I couldn't find a tutorial for with my rigging. Which curiously enough, I may end up accidentally hitting Control S a lot while I play instead of saving, and I don't actually know if it doesn't save. Okay, so if you guys see me move down like that out of the blue and then stop and save, you know what I'm doing. What else we gotta do? Gotta make biofuel, but the biofuel's not back here yet. But I could grab a couple of people that maybe do plants here that are maybe awake at night, and we can go... I want plant cut. So Mala and Huntsman, you're sick. Huntsman, he's also sick. Emmy, I don't know which ones are and are not sick, so I've just got to take a quick look. But yeah, I have a lot of trees that I need them to cut down, and it's kind of just outside where they will actually bother to come up here and do this. So it's actually for once, a lot of manual prioritization, which is interesting because I can usually let them be. But yeah, if we don't essentially get attacked at some point tonight, my other caravan should be able to make it home here. And then I should be able to start making biofuel. But in the meantime, I will pack up several, pods. That way I can send them as soon as they're fueled up. Plus, I have hardly any thrumbos here now, so I don't have somebody to cut down trees. And they're not sick. They could be cutting down trees. I also don't really want them to be near the drugs. I don't know if my thrumbos are going to come and grab this. I'm pretty sure they can. Not on my panthers. My panthers might just eat the corpses, to be fair. But yeah, we got a heap of prisoners wherever the fuck they put them. Oh, that's right, we moved the prison. Oh yeah. Yeah, anyway, I moved the prison. Yeah, I completely forgot that I did that. It wouldn't have taken long. As soon as I would have had a prison break, I would have freaked out because I wouldn't have known where the fuck it is. And then I would have gone looking for it. But, yeah, I figure... Calm down, guinea pig. I figure if I grab a half dozen people and I ask them to go and cut down some trees, they're not gonna cut down the supreme quantity of trees that I need my people to be harvesting, but it will give us a few to kind of start with. Plus, I think we brought back 10, 11 grand worth of trees from that attack encampment, so we should have some wood going here, but realistically they should also be, cutting it down too. Alright, Cow. Simple mood. Hey, Lee. I will hydrate. I'm actually sitting up pretty straight. I should set up an automated cheese slap emote. I can like cheese slap certain people when they come in. Sorry. Anyway, what else have you got? You got the 1,000 silver. This is going out for floors, but I also did account it for food. Is this the one going out? Legally amended health check. It seems to be. You're also not an L. But anyway. Kidney, prosthetic heart, stomach. What is that one? That took you a minute. That was a bit of a delay. Gee, I wonder. Anyway. I don't know. You're one of at least like 3 or 4 people that essentially need like a slice of cheese on entry into like chat. Essentially. What else can I get from you? There is Glitter World Medicine. I don't know which trader this is, but I'll grab some shit. I only have 1,000 silver on them, and we're basically already out of it. I think I gave them the silver with the concept of if they came across food, plus also to take the silver to the other location, but I can pretty well figure out which caravan this is, because it doesn't have the fuck ton of wood. So I know which one it is. But if I could afford some advanced components, that would just be brilliant, but a lot of money for one. And you guys have only got like 10 components. Alright. So I could have sold them some extra animals and stuff, but I think that's good. Getting access to a lot of traders tonight, it's kind of nice. Let's see, what else are we doing? So we're still making some fuel here. I'm still pulling up those chairs. These got to be pulled up. Ah, yeah, that's right. They'll get moved over on their own. That's fine. Speaking of, I got to make fire foam poppers in the new storage because I keep pyromaniacs. So we might want that. Give me one of these. Kind of just, I sort of generally want like 2 most of the time. So if I don't have 2, somebody will set fire to something, then somebody else will set fire to something else. You know, it's kind of how it works here. Or the same person will just set fire to the same room like 2 or 3 times. That also happens. Inspired recruitment. Shizuka, you happen to be here. So I don't know which one is ready to go. Okay, I can't talk to any of them. I don't know why Tadashi's sleeping in here. Unless you collapse, I'm pretty sure we have a bed for you. Weeks is in here working her ass off. I think you've done enough. Go to bed. Seahorse is up though. She's here to start building some tiles. If she's here to start building tiles, that's great. I'll just get her to finish a couple of things in here that I need deconstructed. Do those, and then I'll get you to build these and those 2. That should be enough to keep her busy up here for a bit. That sounds like Lou just went down. Lou, mate. Renard, can you rescue him? I'm guessing that's food poisoning again, or the flu. Fuck knows. It'd be right. Hey, PSP. Welcome in.
PSP 9395 just redeemed unverified.
I think that's like the second or third time I've actually heard that go off. Like, it's gone off more times, but it's usually gone off at times where, like, I don't have my headset on because I'm, like, setting up or something, and then I just don't hear anything. I guess I'm still culling animals here. But yeah, I normally see it, like, after the fact. What else have we got to do? I've got to allocate the neurotrainer to somebody. We'll come back to that. Oh yeah, the fuel. Have I got the... We got 6,000 wood. Ah, that's right. What's his face? Okay, that's fine. You're going off to rest. I'll grab somebody else. Bring blue fur pants. Okay, after you do that, can I get you to just clean the... That's a big area. Good luck with that, mate. I might grab Ricey, who's kind of already cleaning this. Let's clean up that storeroom. We got some chem fuel again made. I just gotta make sure these are all loaded with stuff ready to go. So I want to load some heaters, but I don't think I've pulled them up yet. No. Also, I can hear my cat like in the distance, just like howling into the night. He's fine, he just does this. Also, if it's coming up to winter, we want the roofs back. We might be able to push it 2 or 3 more days. How they feel about this growing period. Growing season's still now. I don't have to use electricity for a little bit longer if I keep it up. I was thinking about taking away the heaters and letting a couple of the crops around the place die off. What are you guys having a punch up? Bannister, stop beating up Muffalo. Not you. Vulture, mate. And when you're done with that, can you rescue him? Yeah. I don't even think he did anything. I'm guessing it's just in his... Oh, you've got the flu. Okay, so you're just pissy because you got the flu. It's fine, that sounds legit. I need somebody to actually take the time to clean in here. Unfortunately, when I say clean the storeroom, one person is locked into this huge space for just about fucking ever. I have a bunch of transport pods that are partially loaded. Okay, I pulled up my heaters. I'm pretty sure I installed... Yeah, I installed one in there. These ones gotta stay. Those ones gotta stay. I could replace them with fireplaces, but wood is scarce right now. I might actually just be better off making new heaters at Minwick, honestly. Because I also don't think I've set up for the hospitals to be warm. I do have the hospital beds pulled up though. I could send more hospital beds. I don't think I've got that loaded up yet. One of them does. One has quite a few things. Some marble blocks, some components, plasteel, slate blocks. There's probably more in that one, but that's fine. So, let's go with, they have plenty of components. They probably could do with some more advanced components. Give them 10 advanced components. They don't need more medicine. They could make medicine there, but I'm not worried about it. They could make clothes. I'm not worried about it. I'm not sending them drugs. I could send them steel. I'll send them a psychic soothe pulsar. Slate blocks would be useful for the fence. I don't know if I said that to be slate or marble. I think it's under slate. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we've got some extra benches and shit here, so it's probably a pretty good chance. There's one of my heaters. I did pull one up. Got the statues I want to throw in. This is so ridiculous. TVs, the telescope, the hospital beds. If I can only send one of those, send the excellent one instead. I didn't even send the right one for that. Hold on. Oh no, I did. It's fine. Alright, and I've got like the silver table and stuff. They can fit just a little bit more. I could send a couple of chairs. But they super need that, but that's fine. And I could send over the trainers. I don't think we've got all of them inside. It would be a little bit easier to figure out where I'm looking for them if they're all in one location.